Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Aquarium Fish Hobby. And today I decided to talk about some just random pictures I found of the fish tanks online. And if anybody knows the credits that need to be given to this picture, let me know, guys, in the comments below, or send me a message. So let's start from the first tank. I have a few pictures. Let's start from the first tank, and this is just a little bit different. This tank has no fish in it. It has creatures that I found very interesting, guys. These are called axolotls, or in other words, some people call them salamanders, some people call them walking fish, actually. The reason is because they do have legs, and then they do walk, and they have drills that they breathe the oxygen in the water through. Here's one, here's the second one. So basically, just by looking at this picture, can you say that these guys have enough space, guys? Can you say that this is the tank for these creatures? I doubt it. They need another, probably triple size of this, just to make sure that they have enough space to walk around and just have fun, you know. Now, what's else is in the tank? There's plants. These plants, I assume, just like just plants to destroy, because usually these guys don't really chew on plants much. They like to eat meaty foods, like, you know, like bloodworms, blackworms. They like even smaller fish. They like uh, things that are meaty, you know. So plants, I'm not sure. Plants just for decoration, probably for decorational reason. Often they're put in there. We have some plants on the top over here also, and I'm surprised this actually live plants. If I had this tank, I'd probably put just plastic plant, just uh, you know, at least something gonna look better and it's cleaner, and it's not like, you know, these plants are damaged already. You can see that the leaves are not have some algae on them and stuff. Also in the back we have some decoration there. It's like it's either a plastic driftwood looking decoration, or real decoration. It has holes from one side over here, from the other side, and also probably from the back, as you can see it over here in this reflection. So for these guys to hide in. I don't even think this place is good enough, is wide enough for one of these. Probably was enough, probably like a year ago when they were smaller or something, but not at this point when the animals are pretty big. Also, we can see that the substrate is sand. It's a white sand with some, it's either gravel or some pieces of some kind of material on the top of the white sand. So it looks really good. The animals look really good on it, and it also helps them to dig in there. Maybe, you know, that this is pretty much the natural habitat of these animals. They do live on the bottom, and they like to, you know, to hunt for different insects and different worms inside of the sand. So great reinstatement of how the nature looks in this fish tank. My problem is the size of the tank, but there's always that you want more water for an animal. So let's move to the next picture. Next picture is a different picture. This is pretty much it's either 3 or 5 gallon little fish tank. Can't really say that this is like a mini fish tank. This is pretty much like a carrier tank. You need to transport fish from one place to another. I wouldn't even try to put this plant on like a table for display reasons, because it's a small tank. Most of the time it's usually for kids that want to have just one fish, like betta fish. This is not even good, guys, for in my opinion. There's different opinions out there, so you may have a different opinion, but this is not even good for a goldfish or like for a feeder fish if you want to have. And because there's very little space in there, water will get cloudy fast, and feeding times would need to be like once every 2 days, because otherwise, you know, the tank will have a lot of waste going into the gravel, and you'll need to clean it often. And there's not much place, not much place to put even like heater. You need to very tiny heater there, and unless it's like a betta and you live in a state where there's like 365 sun, you know, so it's always warm. Yeah, so for this small kind of tank, you do need uh, to change water very often, and do not overfeed, because the water will go down, decrease on the quality, you know. So betta fish, very maybe one two max three cardinal tetras, very tiny, guys. And make sure that you have, you know, that you have filter, some kind of filter just like I said, because for the quality of the water, and also light. Don't even try to put live plants in there. Most likely they're not gonna adapt well. Um, and just use plastic plants, a little bit of gravel on the top, and yeah, make sure that you have that aeration going in. Let's move to the next picture. Next picture is a different type of tank. This one has an open top, which means the evaporation is going to be big on this tank. You know, unless you don't live in a hot area. So even with the heater, this tank will evaporate a lot of water. So if you put this tank, try to put this tank somewhere in an area where you don't sleep, because you're gonna have a lot of water going into the air. And yeah, so let's move in with these tanks. We have some fish in here. We have on the right side over here, guys. If you follow the mouse, it's a albino pleco. I'm not sure what exactly that is. On the left, we do see some kind of animal. Could be axolotl too, just like in the first picture. And not sure if they are compatible amongst each other, but since the owner has them in it, possibly compatible. And on the right side, we have some kind of cave. Could possibly be self-made, because I'm not sure I ever saw a cave like this sold somewhere in a store. But could be just some kind of damaged item from the house, which became a cave now for the Pleco. Pleco looks like outgrow this ornament here, so possibly upgraded hiding place will be appreciated. On the bottom back, we have some kind of something in there. I'm not even sure what it is, but if you know what it is, let me know. Also in the front we have plastic plant, just for the decoration reasons, for the beauty of the aquarium. Also on the left, great looking sinking. I assume this is like a ship with holes in it. So this is great for the to help the fish hide, maybe relieve the stress in there. We have also a thermometer to check the temperatures. Live plants on the top, possibly for the pleco to chew on, because otherwise very little light, maybe from the window, because we do have reflection from the window. Maybe from the window will help for this plant to grow. I'm not sure what type of plant it is. Cannot even assume what it is. Also, we do have inside of the tank filter, which pumps the water probably somehow there through it and going up and pumping the water through this pipe, creating this little drops flow of the water, which creates in return some oxygen floating into the tank. So pretty cool idea. Not sure about the efficiency of this filter, because it only picks up what's floating in this area. If, let's say, fish happen to poop in this area, not this stuff is going to just be here, because the water flow is not that extreme in this tank, as you can see just from this picture. And as a result, you'll need to use the siphon and siphon that out, clean it out. Another good thing about this white sand on the bottom is because you can see what's on the bottom, debris, and what you want to clean. So visibility is really good. Let's move to the next one. Okay, next picture is similar to the previous first and the second, I believe. No, first and the third. We have same animal in here. But with regards to the design, guys, very little space in this tank. I assume this is like a 55-gallon tank, possibly 40, not sure, not completely visible, guys. So I assume this is 55. And yeah, so we have some decorations in here as well. I like the decorations, very nice palette of colors here. The nice palette, purple and greenish plastic plant, green on the left, green over here on the left. Also hiding places, great PVC piping here going on. A lot of hiding places for the axolotl, for the walking fish. Also driftwood on the left. And yeah, very nice. Again, sand on the bottom. And I don't see any heaters here. There's some kind of cable here, some kind of wire. So possibly filter or heater in here. Let's move to the next picture. Okay, next picture now looks more like a aquarium for people who love fish in aquarium. So we have some cichlids in here, guys, and great variety of colors in here. We have some rocks also listed, laid down here, and a lot of hiding place in here, in the middle, some here, and in the back as well. Some power head to create a fast flow of the water, which in the result also helps this fish to move around and not sit in one place. So this is a great. Another power head on the other side, on the right side. So heater is aligned this way. This is I believe this is a commercial heater bought in the United States. Not sure if you can fully submerge this heater. Sometimes these heaters have like a water level here listed, so you don't have to submerge it fully. I do see some intake pipes, both of them. I assume these are the intake pipes that filter the water. and again, great colors in this fish tank. Gravel looks very nice. Gray gravel combines very well with the color of the decoration. And we do see that the owner decided to put some, I guess it's either baby or baby fishes. Could be feeders, but they're very big for cichlids. Yeah. So this is it from what I can observe at this picture. So guys, yeah, this is. I think I'm gonna end here. This was like a first episode of aquarium fish discussing things and pictures. If you have your own pictures, feel free to let me know if you want me to talk about them. And I appreciate your staying and watching these videos. Until next time, guys, aquarium fish happy. See ya.